tell you 5 objects, no writing it down, and I'm only going to say it once. I will give you a few seconds afterwards, and you can either repeat them in your head or whatever your memory technique is besides writing. And then I'm going to ask for them later on. Okay, here we go. Can everybody hear me okay? The 5 items are nose, apple, ice cream, ball, and raisin. Okay, moving on to another subject. Another thing that changes with age. Maybe you might have noticed a little bit. How's your balance? Yeah. Balance changes with age because it's a use it or lose it thing. And the older we get, we're sitting a little more, we're not chasing kids, we're not jumping on rocks, the things that challenge our balance. And you are so amazing that everything you ask more of what you're used to doing, your body and brain tries to rise to meet that. You know, if you ask more of your muscles, your body will try to build more muscle. If you start doing challenging things with your brains, you'll actually be making some new brain cell connections. The same way with our balance. So the older we get, the less challenges we give our balance, so it weakens to what we ask of it. So it's really important to build balance challenges into your day. One of my students had a wonderful suggestion. Anybody have a microwave? Okay. Do you use it every day? Well, when you turn it on and those little minutes count off, try standing on 1 foot and see how many seconds you can stand on 1 foot. You have the timer right there in front of you. You can put a Post-it on the microwave saying balance. You know, I think we should try that right now. Let's stand up. You need to stretch your legs anyway. You gotta wake up. Got a hot afternoon and you just had pasta. Okay, yeah, if you can't stand up, if you have any trouble standing, you don't have to. Yeah, if you have any trouble standing, you don't have to. Just go ahead and sit. Or say you have trouble standing and you can sit too. Okay, have a chair nearby or the table because you can hold on if you need to. And we're just going to give you a base time setting. So when you start working with your microwave, you know how many seconds you were able to do. Okay, we're going to start off with standing. Again, only do this if you're able to. This is not, it's not an assessment. We'll still all get an A, even if you don't do this. Okay, so we're going to start standing on our right foot. Usually 1 foot is better than the other. So we're going to be, when I say start, you're going to lift up your left foot. Again, it's okay to hold on, but we're just trying to get a general idea of how many seconds you can stand on your right foot without holding on. Okay, when I say start. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Anybody make it to 10? Ah, if you can make it to 10, yeah, cheating's okay. Let's try the other foot. See if it's easier or harder. Now you're going to stand on the left foot and lift the right foot. Ready? And start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Anybody make it to 10? Good. Was the left foot easier or harder? Yeah, we're nicely diversified. Okay. We all have a strong side. Okay, you can sit down again. Yeah, fan yourselves.
Did you make it to 3, Marianne?
Okay, so now you have a general idea of how many seconds on each foot is your baseline. Now your challenge is to every day maybe do 1 test with that microwave and see how many seconds, and just try to get 1 more second in the amount of time you can stand on 1 foot. You can increase your balance by just doing that, practicing standing on 1 foot. You could build it into your day, like every time I'm at the sink, I will stand on 1 foot. You want to do it where there's some place you can brace yourself, you know, you don't want to just flop over. Every time you go down a hall, you can designate that as a DUI zone. So when you walk down the hall, because you can catch the walls, and that heel-toe walk, that they do for DUI, or tightrope walk if you don't want to put DUI zone in your house. But anything that challenges your balance is reinforcing, asking more of those connections and reinforcing them. And I've had students go from just a few seconds to over 30 seconds in 12 weeks, but they practiced every day. And there could be other things. There's inner ear, there's medications that can affect your balance. But a lot of it is that use it or lose it. Isn't that sad? We have to keep using these things. Anyway, that's the way it is. So now that's it. If you can make it to 60 seconds on one foot, your balance is good. Then you want to, again, we always want to challenge more than what we can do. We want to increase. So you would start doing the same thing with your eyes closed. Now the older we get, the more we need our vision for our balance. So I mean, if you can make it 5 seconds with your eyes closed, you're doing really good. But most of us are just working on getting up to a minute. So again, it's all individual. You would all, as long as there's a challenge there, it doesn't matter if you're at 1 second and you want to go to 2 seconds, or you're at 30 seconds and you want to go to 40 seconds. You always challenge yourself to your level of challenge.